defensive third.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Sakiri. Slitty does well to get it back. Baumgartner. Schlager. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Calmly anticipates. Lienhardt. Alaba. Alaba forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Slitty. Lima. Grilic. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lienhardt. Lima. Alaba. Lienhardt. Alaba. Gregoric. Arnautovic. Hit into the middle. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Tunisia, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Sakiri. Slitty. Lima. Alaba. He's in a great position. Over to the left. Alaba, now the ball in. Decent chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Lima is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Meraya. Sakni. Good running, strong and purposeful. Spread out to the left. Sakni. Crossed into the box. Deftly away. Out to the left it goes. Sakni's cross. Can he finish? Gregoric. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Tries a shot! Goal, Austria!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Austria make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that.
He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. Lienhardt, aim forwards. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Sagni. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Sagni hangs one in. And he's there to get it away. Out of play for a throw. Slitty, can he get onto this? Up he goes! And somehow he has kept that out. They've played it short. Played in with purpose. Alaba attempts a clearance. Arnautovic. Can he finish? Goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Tunisia grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Slitty. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. Skiri. Oh, great chance! Now, can he find a finish? Slitty. And that's a date. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Baumgartner. Oh, that's neat. Baumgartner. Played out wide. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Arnautovic. And he's picked out the run. Gregoric. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Sagni. Now it's Gregoric. Chance here to counter. Oh, good spread. Some good work on the right flank here. Played into the... Gets his head on it! That's really well manoeuvred. Slitty. Sakiri. Great position here. Oh, shooting chance! And that has been cleared. Arnautovic going full tilt down the left. Can he latch on to this? And the ball's come loose here. Great defending, strong and determined. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Decent chance! They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Tunisia take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Lima. Decent progress down the left. And it's Alaba. And here's Lima. Lima. Oh, it's played into the area. Shapes to shoot! Denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Keeper has taken this and he shoots. Only partially clear. Lima. Grilic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There are a few waiting for it. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Chance! Tries to get it clear. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And they've got rid. Lima. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, out to the right. Schlager. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Grilic. Lima.
Arnautovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Sakni. And it's hoisted clear. Tunisia have reclaimed it. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? It's a good run down the left-hand side. Shaqiri. Msakni. It's gone for a throw-in. And the shot! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Swings it across. Schlager, Baumgartner, and here's Arnautovic. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Lima. That's tidy. And that was nowhere near his best. Slitty looking to get on the end of this. Lima. Now it's Gregoric. Msakni, who does have an assist to his name. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's in! Climbs up big! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Tunisia, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And now he has 2. So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Alaba. Gregoric. Alaba. Lovely bit of skill. Baumgartner. 2 minutes to be added on. Looking for a decent ball in. Alaba. Now here's the delivery. A chance to play it in. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Schlager. Baumgartner. And here's Lima. He's got away with one there.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Goes for a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Lima. Baumgartner. Grilic. Baumgartner. Gets a foot in here. And we hit half-time. And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Msakni. Baumgartner. Now it's Arnautovic. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Alaba. Well, that's a clever looking ball. Played out to the right. Baumgartner. Plenty waiting in the middle. So who's he picking out? Looking to break at pace. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Lima. And here's Arnautovic. Now it's Gregoric. Oh, played right into his path. And reclaimed it in a trice. Grilic. Played towards the other side. Oh, such a clever touch. Schlager. Cleared without complication. Lima. Alaba, here comes the cross. That has been knocked clear. And a chance! And for a moment, time stood still. He's going to be disappointed with that. Schlager. Grilic. Schlager. Baumgartner. And here's Arnautovic. Shaqiri. Baumgartner. Grilic. Gregoric. Out to the right. Schlager. Swings it across. Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Played it. It's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. It makes life so much harder for that defence.
Shaqiri. And it's played forward.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Baumgartner. That's a cute ball. Gregoric. Baumgartner. And here's Arnautovic. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. He's gone for goal. That's the throw. Lienhardt. And it's Alaba. Gregoric. Now it's Baumgartner. Baumgartner! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Meraya. Slitty. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Umsakni! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Umsakni brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
They've played it short. Can he deliver? Slitty, big chance! Spread out to the left. Tunisia awarded another corner. And it's been taken short. Over to the left. Nice physical challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to... Gregoritsch! Decent enough try.
Gregoritsch certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Meraya. And it's Lima. Alaba. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's gone back to the keeper. Meraya. Alaba forwards and with intent. Wins the duel this time. Knocks it out wide. Lima, hoisted in. It should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Moved on forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Shoots! It's wide, but only just.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Schlager. Lienhardt. That's really well manoeuvred. Alaba. Good play on the left-hand side here. Plays it across. Not one of his best. Umsakni. That's a good run down the left. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Lima. Alaba. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cuts out the pass. Gregoritsch. Alaba played with... Up he goes! They've done it!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Lima. Gregoritsch. Schlager. Just about up to 75 minutes. Time to deliver. Oh, smashing header! He scored! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Sakiri. Out towards the flank. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's on Nautovic. Now it's Gregoritsch. Now, what about a counter-attack? He came in hard, very hard.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's there to clear it. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Aim forwards. And the keeper beats it away.
Tunisia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Looking here to chip it through.
Austria really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Msakni. Austria have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. Tries a deft little ball. And that has been cleared.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Very nicely done. Skiri. Msakni. Spread out to the left. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Tunisia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Lima. And it's on Nautovic. Aimed in towards... Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Tunisia, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good spread. He is just caressing the ball. Chooses to go back. Lovely feet. They are right into last chance territory. He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Alaba shifted upfield. Arnautovic. Baumgartner. Final seconds, this has to be it.
think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's an imaginative pass. Tunisia have to get it into the box and quickly.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Lienhard aim forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tunisia don't have many options and time is running out. There's the shot! So what can they make of this? That looks a good ball through. Gregoric! And Arnautovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Clears it away. And it's Alaba. And here's Lima. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much...
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Played into space out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Baumgartner. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Great chance! Lima. Schlager. Goes for the shot! It's a loose ball. Herring after the ball here. Turns and goes back. Oh, good spread. Oh, it's come loose. Well, they've certainly started on the front foot here. Already shots raining in.
It's only a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Lima.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Meraya. Sleety. Meraya. Sleety. Sakiri is onto it in a flash. Schlager. Lienhard gets over and intercepts. Alaba. Lima. Gregoric. Baumgartner. Gregoric. Alaba. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Msakni. really well manoeuvred. He's through, now is he in? And the shot! Goal! And it's Tunisia who take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Tunisia make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Wins the duel this time. Now the delivery. Lienhart attempts a clearance. Gregoric. And here's the chance to counter. Baumgartner. Now it's Gregoric. Climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
That's been drilled forward. Austria suffering an early set. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Lienhart. And it's Lima. Sakiri does really well to win the ball there. Austria needing to chase the game already. Sleety. Schlager. Alaba. Baumgartner. And it's played forward. Alaba drives forward on the overlap. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. A header! It's in! One perfect ball, one perfect header.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Lima did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Tunisia going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Baumgartner. Lima. Baumgartner. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, red, nice interception. Baumgartner. That's a nicely shaped ball. Gregoric! Goal, Austria! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Gregoric demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Austria get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That is lovely. Time to deliver. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lienhardt. Austria have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gregoritsch gets his head on it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That'll be a throw. Succumbs to the pressure. Baumgartner. Lienhardt. Leimer. Schlager. Baumgartner. Leimer. Baumgartner. Leimer. Schlager. Grilic. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Tunisia opting for a change of tack here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, but it's an approach that can work very well if you've got the players who have the right movement in the box. You know, when they're coming in from wide positions, you just want that instinct to take over.
Slitty. Slitty. Oh, such a clever touch. That has been knocked clear.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Slitty clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Tunisia have reclaimed it. And it's played in here, and that's been repelled. Moved on forwards. Leimer. Now it's Baumgartner. Out to the left it goes. Ball's played through. Tries to get it clear. And it's Leimer. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Defending of the desperate variety. Schlager. Grilic. Schlager. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, played right into his path. Well, nicely intercepted. Schlager. Leimer, aim forwards. He's in plenty of space here. Gregoritsch. Leimer, forwards and with intent. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now who's going to be first to this? Baumgartner. And the counter is on. And for a moment, time stood still. Gets good distance on it. Decent progress down the left. He has found the way through. And that's been well dealt with. Msakni. Sakiri. Over to the left. Msakni. Clears it away. They get a throw in. That's a good run down the left. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lima shifted upfield. Baumgartner. Alaba. Now it's Gregoric. And Arnautovic! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Gregoric. Baumgartner. Great defending, strong and determined. Chance here to counter. Played out to the right. Slitty in acres of space out wide. Takes a shot! Excellent. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's hoisted clear. Skiri. Shapes to shoot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Lima. Baumgartner. Alaba. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's really well cleared. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Arnautovic. Tries a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Austria take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Lima. Alaba. Looks to the other side. Baumgartner. And here's Arnautovic. Arnautovic! Split-second reaction.
Arnautovic is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Tunisia, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically...
The referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Baumgartner. Grilic. Schlager. Lienhardt, gently done. Out to the left it goes. Cuts out the pass. Driven forward. Slitty. Aim forwards. Baumgartner. Lienhardt. He's going to be disappointed with that. Msakni. Msakni providing an outlet on that flank. Grilic. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Forward it goes. Oh, it's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Tunisia getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. That's a nicely weighted pass. It's come to nothing. Lienhardt. Leimer. Grilic. Lienhardt. Baumgartner. Schlager. Arnautovic in acres of space out wide. Msakni. Schlager. Baumgartner. Sakiri. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Msakni. That has been knocked clear. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Skiri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arnautovic is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Slitty. Moved on forwards. Slitty. And that could set him on his way. Goes for a shot! He's scored! Right back in the game!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Msakni. Showing good feet. Sakiri. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
And it's Lima. Arnautovic. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Sagni, 60 minutes played. Sagni. Chooses to go back. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Tries to get it clear. Over to the left. And that's a throw-in. Here comes another cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Alaba is there, and he can get that clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's there to clear it. Sleety. Caresses it through. Slitty. It's a threatening ball. Arnautovic. Baumgartner. And it's gone back to the keeper. Lienhardt. And it's played forward. Baumgartner, spread out to the left. Gregoritsch.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Out to the right. Plays it through. Slitty, and that's aimed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. They've played it short. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Moved on forwards. Alaba shifted upfield. Slitty. So what can they make of this? Nice physical challenge. Alaba. Lienhardt. And it's played forward. Alaba. Baumgartner. Gregoritsch. Out to the left it goes. Meraya. Aim forwards. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Moved on forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Baumgartner. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Alaba. Lima. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's really well manoeuvred. Lienhardt makes the interception. Schlager. Baumgartner. Schlager. Lienhardt. Grilic. Sakiri. Msakni. Does really well to win the ball there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Tries a deft little ball.
Austria clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Wins the duel this time. Well, they can break here. Skiri. Alaba gets it away. And that's been won straight back. Lovely bit of skill. And it's played forward. Lima did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Grilic. That's really well manoeuvred. This interception, his positioning was spot on.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Alaba. And that has been cleared.
Austria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier...
And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And it's hoisted clear. Hoisted in. Clears it away. Played out wide. Alaba elects to cross. That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
That's good defending, very good defending. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Strong running down that left flank. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Lienhardt. Lima. Austria close now to seeing this one through to the end. Slitty done delicately. Msakni has it out wide and in space. Defending of the desperate variety.
Tunisia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks. and sustain some pressure.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Over to the left. Sagni. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, nice touch. Here's the chance to cross. Oh, that is a good ball, and he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's there to clear it. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And now the breakaway. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Meraya up towards the front line. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's been taken short.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
The final whistle. Austria have been forced to do it the hard way. So that's got things on the way. Lima. Grilic. Baumgartner. Looking ball that. Sakni. Moved on forwards. Schlager. Now it's on Nautovic. Gregoric. Sakiri. That's very neat. He's cut it out. Baumgartner. Alaba looks to the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? Good ball over the top. Arnautovic. Oh, what a climb!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
They've played it short. Hit into the middle. Cleared away. And it's Lima. Now who's going to be first to this? He's gone for goal! Decent enough try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And it's played forward. Meraya. Slitty. That's really well manoeuvred. And they've got rid. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Slitty crosses it in. Deftly away. Oh, sweet feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Alaba clears it away. Lima shifted upfield. Alaba. Lima. Linhart. Aim forwards. Meraya. And it's gone back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Slitty. Oh, nice touch. Slitty. And that'll be a goal kick. Grilic. Lima. Austria, it's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards, and back to the goalkeeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Clearly not happy with that. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's on now. Arnautovic! A real chance and a real let-off.
Arnautovic really can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Slitty. Gregoric. Schlager. Arnautovic. Slitty. And it's played forward. Looking to break at pace. Slitty. Now he's got space here. Umsatny. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And he's there to clear it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Lima. And it's Alaba. Lima. It is a corner. And it's been taken short. Schlager. Been knocked clear, and here's the chance to counter. Linhart. Slitty. That's tidy. Neither side yet able to find the net. And that certainly packed a punch. They've played it short. And that's aimed into... And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Lienhart forwards and with intent. Grilic. Lima. And it's Alaba. Gregoric. Slitty.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Baumgartner. Moved on forwards. Over to the left. Muscular approach does pay off here. Gregoric. Here's Arnautovic. That has found him in acres of space. Big chance, corner. It's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Baumgartner is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Meraya. Sakiri. Sliti. And it's played forward. And it's hoisted clear. Strong running down that left flank. Msakni. He is just caressing the ball. Out towards the flank. Very nicely done. There are a few waiting for it. And that has been cleared. Spread out to the left. Plenty waiting in the middle. Tries to get it clear. Tunisia have got it back and they'll have another go. Played into space out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Lienhart. Baumgartner. That's really well manoeuvred. Lima. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Skiri. Slitty. That's a nicely weighted pass. And the ball is out of play. Baumgartner. Gregoric. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Aim forwards. Sakiri. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Baumgartner. Grilic. Schlager. Great defending, strong and determined. Lima forwards and with intent. Gregoric. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Sakiri. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Sakiri. Meraya. And it's played forward. Lienhardt gets it away. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lima. And it's Alaba. Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. Sakiri tries to clear, and that's been won straight back. Out to the left it goes. Here comes another cross. Sakni. Well, now here's a good battle. Can he finish? That comes as a mighty relief. Lienhardt shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And a play for a throw.
Austria are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Gregoric, spread out to the left. Time to deliver. Oh, it's Gregoric. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Gregoric really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Searching pass he's played there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Proves too strong. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Sliti. Meraya. That's really well manoeuvred. Sakiri is onto it in a flash. Baumgartner. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Austria. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at... Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's really well cleared. Grilic. Lima. And it's Lima. Now it's Gregoric. Tries a measured ball. Played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety.
Austria clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Sakiri. Meraya. Aim forwards. Oh, this looks sharp. Calmly anticipates. Grilic. Baumgartner. Grilic. Moved on forwards. Oh, easy pickings there. Lienhardt. Baumgartner. Gregoric. Alaba. And he's heaved it away. Slitty. That's a good run he's making there. Lienhardt. Grilic. Lima. Lienhardt. Alaba. And it's Alaba. It's a good run down the left-hand side. They get a throw in. And he's there to clear it. Baumgartner. Over to the left. And here's Lima. Cross goes in there. Goes over the line, and it is a corner. And it's been taken short. Now it's Grilic. Oh, good spread. Now here's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Gets it away. Alaba. Lima. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Slitty. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Sackney. Thinks one through. It's a great ball. Sackney. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Lima. Gregoric. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's played forward from Sackney. And that has been cleared. Sleety. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Gregoric. It's gone for a throw-in. Tries to get it clear. Sakni. Sakni.
Austria have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he's found a way past. Baumgartner goes for the shot! Oh, that was close. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Slitty. Baumgartner. Now it's Gregoric. And claimed it back swiftly. Grilic. Baumgartner. Schlager. Baumgartner. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Sakni, good chance here.
Sakni has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Schlager, and it's Arnautovic. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Baumgartner. Slitty. Real chance! Alaba. Baumgartner. Linhardt. Alaba. That's a good run down the left. Gregoric. Alaba. Baumgartner. Lima. And he thumps it clear. Have it back and can go again. Grilic. Baumgartner. Lima. Alaba. Gregoric. And here's Arnautovic. Schlager. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Alaba. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. He's having a go. Alaba swings it across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Arnautovic. Sakiri does really well to win the ball there. Can he spark a counter here? Sakni. That's an excellent interception.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Grilic. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Grilic. Baumgartner. Grilic. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. Played out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And out it comes again. And can he finish it? Alaba. Now that's well seen too. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Gregoric.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's played forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Msakni spread out to the left. And it's hoisted clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Tunisia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he's managed... Lima! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Moved on forwards. Meraya. Msakni. Wins the duel this time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Arnautovic. Meraya. Slitty. Baumgartner.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Lienhardt. Lima. Grilic. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Skiri. And he shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And it's Arnautovic. Baumgartner. Out to the left it goes. Danger averted for now. Grilic. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Austria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Schlager. Spread out to the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Cleared away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Arnautovic.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Umsakni, in it comes. And back out it comes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cuts out the pass. Meraya. Sakiri. Aim forwards. Grilic. He's in plenty of space here. Baumgartner. That is lovely. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And they've got a throw. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. They've played it short. And here's Arnautovic. Shapes to shoot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Arnautovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
That's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it out wide. Slitty. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Well, he knows very well that was never a foul. He has made himself look ridiculous.
And that's it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might. Neither. So it's away we go then. Sakni. Schlager. Baumgartner. Schlager. Baumgartner. And here's Arnautovic. Alaba. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Aim forwards. Brilliantly cut out. Alaba. Alaba gently done. He's got away. That pass has been well intercepted. Lima is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Sakiri. Now who's going to be first to this? That's a good run down the left. Very nicely done. Oh, great chance. Umsakni! Skiri. Gets good distance on it. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And it's Alaba. Lima. That's really well manoeuvred. Alaba. Oh, smashing header! that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's on Nautovic. Sakiri. Sliti. Sliti. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's played forward. Lienhardt. A couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Leraya. Sliti, forwards and with intent. Gregoric. Alaba. Lima. Alaba. Ball's gone out of play. They've played it short. Time to deliver. And a chance! It's anyone's ball now. Hit into the middle. Baumgartner. And they can counter here. Sakni looking to penetrate opposition lines. Sakni. First quarter of an hour gone. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Sakiri. Goes for a shot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Slitty! Another corner. Any better luck this time round? That has been knocked clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's a nice ball. Cross goes in there. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Schlager. Searching pass he's played there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Aim forwards. Lima. Baumgartner. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Lima. Baumgartner. Grilic. Lima. Played back in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Moved on forwards. Grilic. Lima. Lima. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And here's Lima. Climbs up big! Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's really well manoeuvred. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Baumgartner. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Sakiri does really well to win the ball there. Moved on forwards. Slitty. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, shooting chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
And it's Arnautovic. And here's Arnautovic. Baumgartner proves too strong. Can he spark a counter here? 30 minutes gone. Slitty. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Sakiri. That is good strength. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Slitty. Sakiri. Sakiri. Over to the left. Umsatni. Crossed into the middle.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chances gonna beg him.
drifted through here. Tries to get it clear. Oh, can he get onto this? Cuts out the pass. Lima. And it's Alaba. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. That's a lovely, neat pass. Slitty. Played out to the right. Sakiri. He's got... Can he finish? Just off target. Clears it away. Linhart, gently done. And that's been won straight back. Lima. Alaba. Lima. Alaba. Lima. Linhart. Alaba. Austria to retain the ball, but seemingly in no rush to break forward. Lima. And it's Alaba. Knocks it out wide. So who's he picking out? Lima. Sakiri. Shifted upfield. And the shot! That was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared away. Out of play for a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. And it's played forward. Msakni. Skiri. Linhart forwards and with intent.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Sakni. And the counter is on. Schlager. Baumgartner. Lovely feet. Baumgartner. Now it's Gregoric. Tries a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reached the halfway point.
Austria ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Sakni. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Arnautovic. He's in plenty of space here. And it's hoisted clear.
Austria clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Lienhardt. Baumgartner. Leimer. Sakiri. Sakni. That's a little off target. It's run loose here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Arnautovic has been caught there, it's a foul. Moved on forwards. Lienhardt producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's played forward. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. That's really well manoeuvred. Sakiri. Moved on forwards. Lienhardt. Alaba. And it's played forward. Baumgartner.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Schlager. Baumgartner. Sakni absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Good ball, good take. That has been knocked clear. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Arnautovic. Leimer. Strong running down that left flank. That has been cut short. Leimer is sporting a guilty look after that. And Arnautovic! Big moment! Massive goal! He has given that a lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on them, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
A 1-0 lead established.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Slitty, probing pass. Lienhardt. Arnautovic being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Now it's Arnautovic. Slitty.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Gets it away. Have it back and can go again. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Played into space. Slitty. Alaba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Slitty, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Gregoric made such good movement to get in position there. We were all expecting much more.
Tunisia.
It's looking pretty clear now, Peter, that the wide players have been told to get the balls in much earlier here.
Yeah, Jim, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, crosses that are not carefully selected, but they are very effective.
Msakni. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Grilic. Lima. That's a throw. Nice control. Well, they could break here. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's on Nautovic. On Nautovic! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Austria are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he goes cross-field. Msakni. Austria have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Msakni. Is the shot on? Decent chance! Lima aim forwards. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Slitty. Gregoric. Schlager. Oh, super find. Oh, that's neat. Oh, good spread. Arnautovic. That's very neat. A heavy challenge. Oh, it's come loose. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Lovely, now then. And Arnautovic! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's been taken short. Schlager goes for the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Sliti. Well read, nice interception. Out to the right, Sliti. Oh, it's played into the area. Gregoric. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
That's been drilled forward. And they win it back again. Schlager. And that's put paid to a promising move. Sliti. Danger averted for now. Schlager. Gregoric. Spread out to the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Succumbs to the pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Lima. Grilic, Schlager, Lienhardt, Baumgartner, Lima, and it's Alaba. Now this could... Arnautovic! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Arnautovic is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
And here's Arnautovic. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. You knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Clears it away. Sliti. Sakiri cuts out the pass. Oh, he's found him in space. Up he goes! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all for him. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Lienhardt gently done. Alaba is onto it in a flash. He's looking unstoppable. Shoots! Austria have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Lienhardt. Baumgartner. Schlager. Alaba. Baumgartner. Oh, it's on Arnautovic. Out to the left it goes. Sleety. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Into the last 5 minutes.